Does God exist? That question has echoed through human history longer than any other, and honestly, it might be the most important one you can ask. If there's no God, then we're just cosmic accidents, here for a blink, then gone forever. But if God does exist, then life has deep purpose, and death isn't the end. So let's break down 3 mind-blowing arguments philosophers use to tackle this ultimate mystery. First up, the Kalaam Cosmological Argument. It starts with a simple idea: everything that begins to exist has a cause. Now the universe began to exist. Science backs this up. The Big Bang Theory shows our universe had a beginning. So what caused it? Whatever it was, it had to exist outside of space, time, and matter. It had to be immaterial, timeless, and insanely powerful. Some philosophers, like William Lane Craig, say this cause also has to be personal, capable of choosing to create, not just an impersonal force. That lines up pretty closely with what most of us think of as God. Next, the contingency argument. Here's the gist. Most things in the universe could have been different. The stars, the laws of physics, even you and me. None of this had to exist. So why does anything exist at all? The answer, according to this argument, has to be something that exists by necessity. Something that simply can't not exist. This necessary being isn't part of the universe, but outside it. And that's what philosophers call God. In other words, God is the ultimate explanation for why there's something rather than nothing. Finally, the moral argument. This one hits close to home. If there's no God, then moral values like right and wrong are just opinions, products of biology and culture. Even atheist thinkers admit this. But deep down, we feel that some things are truly right or wrong, no matter what anyone says. Genocide is always wrong. Kindness is always good. That sense points to an objective moral law that stands above humanity. And if that law exists, it needs an ultimate foundation, something unchanging and perfectly good. That foundation, the argument goes, is God. So where does all this leave us? These arguments don't prove God's existence with absolute certainty. No philosophical argument can. But they do show that belief in God isn't about blind faith, it's about following the evidence wherever it leads. If you're a seeker or even a skeptic, I'd invite you to dig deeper. Because maybe, just maybe, the best explanation for the universe, for order, and for real moral truth is that God does exist.